Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are working on the WRX again. We're going to be installing some taillights. I'll link them down in the description. They were on Amazon. The box, they weren't Spider on Amazon, but the box is Spider. So I'm just going to say they're Spider. Spider taillights. They look pretty good. I'll show you the old ones here real quick. So here's the OEM ones, and they do have the red overlays on them, as you can see. But here's the new ones. So let's go ahead and get these unboxed. Alright guys, so here they are, looking very nice. It does say Spider right on them. Anyway, we are going to have to take apart a lot of the back end of the car to wire these in, because you have to, I'm pretty sure, run a wire from this, which is this one, up into the hatch and down to the license plate light. So you got to take apart a lot of the plastics in the back of your car, which I didn't really know at first, but we will get that knocked out. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the car, and we're going to start getting things out. Let's start by moving the cargo cover and the cargo mat. This works just like a toilet paper roll mount. You just push in one side, comes out. Take the dirty mat out. Then we're gonna take the spare tire cover out. Okay guys, now we're gonna remove this piece, styrofoam piece, and that styrofoam piece over there. First, I'm just gonna take this stuff out. Now, if you have a panel popper, that's what you're going to want to use here. You got a pin here, and two over there. We're going to take these out and then pull that off. Now we're going to be removing this panel, so we're going to take out these two pins. Alright, so we're going to pop off this little hook right here. So you don't pop off the whole hook. There's like a little tab in front of the hook that accesses a 10 mil bolt. So go ahead and grab your 10 millimeter ratchet, take that off. Now a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to take off a screw in here and here. Now let's go ahead and take these two out. It is a 10 millimeter. Now let's pop our taillight out. Be careful with your paint. You can mask this off if you would like. Now I'll go ahead and unplug it back here. And there's your tail light. Okay guys, grab your new headlight and make sure all your wiring back here is loose and ready to go. Cut that zip tie. So let's go ahead and get this grommet loose here and push that into the car. Now take your new headlight and plug this in to your new plug. Okay. Now, we're going to shove all that in the hole. This, which goes to your license plate light, in the hole for your running lights. So shove all that in. And then mount your new grommet in there. Here you go. Now the rest of this wiring, we're gonna shove down here. There is a loose one here. I'm not real sure what that's for. I don't think we use it, but I'm really not 1000% sure. But anyway, shove the rest of that down in there. And pop this back in. There is a little tab on this side you gotta slide in, so pay attention to that. Now, put your two 10mm bolts back in. Okay guys, now we're up at the top of the car, the roof of the car, up here. We're gonna take out these 3 plastic push pins. Don't damage your headliner. Now we're gonna go ahead and loosen up all these panels here so that we can get to the wires and run them up to the hatch. So we're gonna reach in here with the little bit of room we have and grab our wire and pull it all the way out. Now, we're just going to fish it in here all the way up to here. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is take out this little rubber wire way up here. Not take it out, but just undo the grommets on each side. Take your wire and run it up through that hole to get it to come out. Okay, now run it through that rubber grommet. Probably not gonna be the easiest thing in the world to do. Okay, so I just went ahead and ran that wire up through that hole and then put my grommets back in. Next thing we're gonna do is remove the trim on the hatch. All right, now let's go ahead and fish our wire out through this hole, if we can find it. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and take our other taillight out. So I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this first. Go ahead and take my bulb out just to get it out of the way. Sorry, you guys can't see that, can you? Okay guys, I just did something, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't recording. Anyway, you're going to take out the 2 nuts that are here with an 8mm socket. Then there's a third one in a hole up here. So you need an extension probably about that long, not terribly long. Get in there, break that loose, and then undo it by hand, and be very careful not to lose it in the hatch. So make sure it's loose and then pull it out. Now, we'll lower the tailgate for the hatch. Now we can take out this taillight. Just pop it loose like that. grab your new one, put the wiring through your hole here. All right, let's go ahead and reinstall the 3 8mm nuts here. All right, go ahead and take your new harness and route it up to your light. I'm just gonna do it with where the OE harness goes. Maybe throw some zip ties on it. And then plug in your 2 connectors. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be running this green, this green wire. So we're gonna run it up through here. Now, reach up in here. Reach up in there and grab your license plate light. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the second one over here as well. Okay, I'm gonna cut back this insulation just a little bit to get a better look at what we're doing here. So we're gonna be tapping into the black and white wire. It's a black wire with a white stripe. So I'm just going to cut it, and I'm gonna go ahead and strip the ends. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and twist together 2 of the green and 1 of the ends. And you can just twist them all together if you don't have wire connectors, but I would recommend getting a wire connector. The right thing to do would be a 2-into-1 plug, but I'm just gonna use a butt connector here and connect those together like that. I do have a piece of shrink tubing I'm gonna slide on there as well, just for extra security, but you guys don't really need to do that. All right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and test out to make sure it works before I move on to the other side. Sequential, that's pretty sweet. That looks yellow down, the C looks yellow, but it's actually red. All right guys, I'm very happy with that. It looks amazing. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the other side. Okay guys, that was the install. It turned out great. I love the way they look. If you can see it in the background, I know it's blurry, but turned out amazing. Especially for Amazon headlights, you know. If anything goes wrong, I'll keep you updated, but I got the headlights are the same brand, and so far they've been great. Fairly easy install, just kind of tedious, you know, running all the wires. The part about splicing the wire in there kind of freaked me out for some reason, just because it wasn't plug and play, but that was no issue whatsoever. So I would recommend getting some butt connectors. I would recommend getting some of the trim popper tools, because I broke like 2 of the poppers, and that can be avoided by using the tools. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching the video. If this helped you out and you like this type of video, do me a favor and like and subscribe so I can be able to do more videos like this for you guys. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you later.